Nepal's new interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki has officially begun her tenure by pledging to act on the demands of protesters who led a nationwide movement against corruption. Karki chaired her first meeting with Nepalese government officials, making it clear that her leadership will align with the priorities of the youth-led protests that forced the previous administration out of office.
In the coming days, we have to work according to the thinking of the Gen Z youth generation.
Karki, the 73-year-old former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, announced she will step down within 6 months, handing over power to the newly elected parliament. She said that neither she nor her team is interested in power and that their focus is on serving the country.
I was compelled to take charge. This is why I am working with my team, and we are not here to taste power. My age does not support that either. We were asked to join and take charge. We are here to serve the country, and we will only stay here for 6 months, not more than that. After completing all the tasks and responsibilities, we will be free and we will hand it over to the new ministers and the parliament.
She also announced a financial assistance of 10 lakh Nepalese rupee, that is nearly $7,000, will be provided to the families of those killed during the anti-government protests. She held a minute of silence for those killed in the unrest before meetings began in the key government complex, where several buildings were set on fire during mass protests on Tuesday. At least 72 people were killed in 2 days of protests, and 191 others were injured. Karki was sworn in on Friday night as Nepal's first woman prime minister, bringing an end to days of political uncertainty. President Ramchandra Paudel has dissolved parliament on the interim government's recommendation and announced that fresh elections will be held next year in March. Meanwhile, across Nepal, local residents have mixed views on the new interim government, with many seeing Karki's appointment as a hopeful step towards stability after violent protests.
Previous governments failed the public. They only looked after their own people and ignored ordinary citizens. That's why they were thrown out.
The new government should first focus on rebuilding damaged buildings. Nepalis need homes, food, healthcare, education and jobs. They have no other demands.